My name is Kasboi. Let me address this issue very quickly. So, yesterday, the British Prime Minister, Liz Truss, announced her resignation after being in office for just over a month, making her the shortest serving British Prime Minister in history. Now, that is not the issue. The issue for me is the reason she resigned. Now, see for yourself.
I came into office at a time of great economic and international instability. I was elected by the Conservative Party with a mandate to change this. We delivered on energy bills and on cutting national insurance. And we set out a vision for a low-tax, high-growth economy that would take advantage of the freedoms of Brexit. I recognise, though, given the situation, I cannot deliver the mandate on which I was elected by the Conservative Party. I have therefore spoken to His Majesty the King to notify him that I am resigning as leader of the Conservative Party.
Did you hear that? That we had a mandate for coming into office, but looking at the situation on ground, I don't think I'll be able to deliver on those mandates. So for that reason, I resign. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? God, when? God, when? When are we going to hear that somebody in Abuja or somewhere in the state capital or in the government house, anywhere, is saying, because I cannot deliver on my manifesto, the reason you voted me into office, because I can't deliver, I will resign. But what do we get? After one tenure, after 4 years in office, yes, somebody will say, I'm sorry. No, they're not even sorry. We could not deliver on this project because they will give one reason, because of the past administration or because of snakes or monkeys that swallowed money. So give us another 4 years. Let us try. So somebody that failed will ask for another tenure. And if you listen well to that statement, she said they actually performed in some areas, like the energy bill and cutting national insurance, that they were able to deliver those ones in just 1 month. But unfortunately, they won't be able to deliver on low tax rate and high economic growth. So they are resigning. But here, what do we get? Take the flooding, for instance. Nobody is resigning. Nobody is suggesting that anybody should resign. Nobody is planning to resign. Rather, the Minister of Water Resources the other day has blamed God, that the rain God gave is the reason for the flooding. Nobody talks about the dams that were not built. Nobody is talking about the drainages that are not properly done or rivers that are not dredged. He's blaming God. And then the president is blaming people building on gutter. Look at the oil theft that are being discovered everywhere. We have a Minister of Petroleum, we have an NPC GMD, we have a lot of people that should resign. Nobody is thinking of it. They will blame somebody. There's always somebody to blame. The other day, the Accountant General was accused. And what did we get? He was still in office until he was forced to go on suspension. He didn't resign. He was suspended reluctantly because people were already talking and the agitations were, so they had to tell him to step aside for investigation. Now, how is the investigation going? Nobody is saying, let me resign to ameliorate these deplorable occurrences. Nobody. When are we going to start holding our leaders accountable? When are they going to be responsible to the citizenry? When are they going to be responsible that if you promise a thing and don't deliver on it, you step aside and then somebody else comes in to try to see if he can remedy the situation and bring about a conglomerative reparation of the aberrative tendencies that have just been jeopardized by an inexperienced and inconsequential proclivity of a Homo sapien. Let me break it down so you can understand what I'm saying. I am implying that the attitudinal delinquencies of these politicians have always institutionalized the laxity in deplorability of effervescent effronteries that have kept us in a dehumanizing and unameliorative tendencies of our collective enigma. Do you understand me at all?